and welcome to Destiny, because the past videos I've recorded today have all had corrupted audio in some way, shape, and form. Thank God I've managed to fix the problem, and hopefully now I shouldn't sound like a garbled mess. Anyway, this video is my pseudo review of Witch Queen, just Spark Notes version of it, but mainly it is my wish list for Lightfall, using Witch Queen's whole year as a base. Obviously this is being recorded before the big event in the last 2 weeks of the season, so I have nothing, so I'm not going to comment on anything like that. But yeah, I'm going to basically talk a little bit about my thoughts on not necessarily Season of Witch Queen, but just going into Lightfall, what I liked in Witch Queen and I want to see moving forward in Lightfall. I definitely think the legendary campaign from Witch Queen, albeit very hard and annoying to do when you're first playing through it, after having done it gone through it on legendary, it is very fun. But I'm excited for the legendary campaign of Lightfall. If I'm not working, I will probably stream it. If not day 1, day 2, whatever day I'm not working. I will stream day 1 campaign for the sake of why not? At least I hope to. Regardless, I will try to either save it for a stream or I will at least record for the sake of reactions and stuff. Because I know it gets views and stuff like that. And I don't like doing reactions all the time, but it does get views. So, and you guys, not only that, it's just, you guys seem to like it anyway. So, it's win-win. The channel gets views, and people can get shown my content, and I get to play video games, and most of the time react to stuff that happens in said video game. I'm not a React channel, I'm a gaming channel, but I do like having a reaction to gaming stuff in my... Or I like reacting to gaming stuff as a requisite. Obviously, it has to be in-game, but I need to heal. Okay. I am sucking today. Because all this is live, by the way. So another thing as well. But I definitely think that I really hope that they definitely learned a little bit from the legendary campaign difficulty of Witch Queen, where it felt a little bit too hard. But I think that's also just me being not a gamer, and super investing into it. But I think with not only Arc, all the subclass 3.0 system and everything, as well as the upcoming changes to the mods and stuff like that, I need to stop running in like an idiot because I'm on solar. Let me change over to a sword and then put on a pulse, so I can deal with that barrier. Never mind, they're gonna deal with it.
Battle song emboldens her soldiers. End it.
I'll still have the sword on just for the sake of having it. Crap. I went to Egrudge and forgot the trigger is weird. But yeah, I might as well talk a little bit about it. I really hope that when it comes to the legendary campaign, that it's not too difficult, that it feels like it's impossibly hard at times, but I do want somewhat of a challenge. There we go. There we go. Oh, we got a lot of rock. Nice. My main fear is, again, just I don't want it to be too hard, but still hard enough that I feel like it's a good campaign. Another thing is, I really hope, I really hope that the first initial season isn't too much of a season of the hunt situation where it's kind of dead in the water. a little bit more like Season of the Risen, or like Season of the Risen, where it's a little bit more tied in, but not like so tied in that like we're a little more tied in like Season of the Risen, because Season of the Risen worked for me, at least in my opinion. Maybe not as short of a story, but still like a season that gets tied in.
Xenoblast moves in the open, but I worry we are missing a piece of our enemy's plan.
Maybe for now, but we'll have a Warmind up and running soon.
We'll let them talk.
Anyone can outmaneuver Zebu Arath. It's Rasputin.
Alright. I'm gonna join a party, so that way the game gets muted a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Because we're here to talk about the game, not necessarily pay attention to the game. But I definitely think I'm very excited for all the exotics and stuff like that. Because the new exotic trailer looks really good. The fact that it's just turning into Titanfall is kind of fun, even though I never really played the multiplayer Titanfall. Maybe it's because it's broken as heck. But yeah, it's just sort of been very interesting trying to do that on top of very interesting with the exotics in general. Smart pistol, the LMG looks really fun. The glaive looks really fun, especially for somebody who likes to free stuff as a warlock. The warlock boots look pretty cool. The fact we get a little strand buddy is pretty neat. I'm obviously very excited with strand. I hope for PvP's sake it's not shipped out in a incredibly broken state. I want it to be almost in a state of like, hey, this is broken in a bad way. Like, hey, this is literally just not working. I'd rather it be like that than it be a situation where it's working too well, like Stasis did. Which I know sounds kind of counterintuitive, to have the game be broken, but I'd rather something be broken and just not working as intended than something working too well and breaking the entire game for like a month. So, yeah. My dog is being a little brat today, by the way, so if you hear him barking, I apologize in advance. He's old, so I guess I really don't blame him, but still. But yeah, other things I'm kind of hoping for Lightfall is I really hope Neomuna is as open as they made it seem to look in the reveal. Because I really have been craving for a really expansive vertical open world like that. And I really hope I don't want to say like super open where like everything is searchable kind of thing, but I do hope that a lot of the environments are a lot more open in terms of the city. Like not all the buildings are locked off. But I might as well bring up the fact that I am very much excited for Strand and the mobility that it introduces, not just for the actually not a bad roll. Don't need it though. Not just for the PvE side of things, but for PvP, because I am very much who likes mobility in PvE. Hell, I use Icarus Dash mainly in Iron Banner with that one, the boots transversives, so like being a zoomy little girl. I have the zums. I have the zums. I missed too hard. Anyway. Here we go. Hack progress. In terms of like seasonal stuff for Lightfall, I am really hoping that I don't think they're going to do it, but I really have hopes for it. I want to have a reason to bring Sipa back, just so we can get Wrath of the Machine as a raid back in the mix. Obviously, Crota's End would be great. I know it's more of a dungeon, but still. But to have an excuse to bring back any of the any all the older raids, maybe not necessarily like Leviathan or all of them, but I'd love to bring back Wrath. For more reasons other than the fact that I never played it. As well as I'd love for them to maybe bring back one of the old D1, D2 raids. If I were to say pick one, I honestly would say, I'd probably say Scourge. Scourge probably might make the most sense, but who knows? Maybe Crown. I don't know, but I definitely don't get me wrong. I think while bringing back a reprise raid would be cool. I also wouldn't mind getting 2 new raids and maybe a reprise dungeon with Crota's End. I really hope the seasonal stuff does a lot more of what they've been doing this time, where the story is like super investing and it's like actually impactful. Like it actually, not saying that the story in Beyond Light wasn't impactful or Witch Queen wasn't impactful, but I like what they did with Witch Queen, especially with Haunted. Haunted was such an incredibly, probably the peak of the story, at least this season. With Crow and Keitel and Zavala and their respective nightmares and problems was really great. Which is why I really did like Season of the Plunder. It was a very fun change. To go from basically dreary, depressing, and all that to essentially funny pirates. Which a lot of people are saying like, oh, funny pirates, that means they're being like, no, I like the cool funny shit. Which, speaking of which, I really hope that we do get more collaborative stuff like we did with the Fortnite and the Assassin's Creed like crossovers. As long as they're nothing super like game breaking or like super lore breaking, I really don't mind. Because I'm a huge lore person, everyone knows that. I am a story person when it comes to anything I consume. How the heck did I manage this? Just kill me. Just kill me, because it's the best bet is just to have me die. But yeah, I would love to have more collaborative stuff, because it's fun whenever we do stuff like that. I know it would never happen, but I'd love to see, like, custom, like, anything, in general, I'd love to see anything custom made for... Are you kidding me? Oh, hey, made it out. Oh shit, we gotta make it before reinforcements get here, which isn't not good. Because reinforcements are champions, so... Maybe before the reinforcements got here. Perfect.
Vault open. All right, Malahayati, here we come.
But yeah, other things I would kind of want to do is, like, I kind of want to see from Bungie is in general like more fun PvP modes. I know I always make the joke of like, oh, they should, for April Fools, they should remove the exotic cap and let PvP run wild. But apparently people have said it would break the game, or they have said it would break the game. But maybe why not do like an exotic weapon gun game or something? Or like maybe in like in general a rotating weapon gun game, where like it just gives you a base roll of a weapon, and you rotate through it, because you already have kind of something like that with Team Scorched. Or like maybe give us like an eager edge, like infinite heavy ammo eager edge, like jousting type mode, something like that. Just I want to see more fun modes in PvP. I'm not gonna say they're not gonna do it, but something I'd really see is just something to play PvP, something to give PvP players something fun to do that isn't necessarily sweating in comp or Iron Banner or whatever. Something that is more chill for some of us who don't want to grind PvP 24/7 and sweat with Ace of Spades, One-Eyed Mask, Forsaken meta, basically. Ow. What else is there for other ideas that I have brought up in terms of other things? Obviously, I'm going to bring up Gambit. Just bring back the Gambit maps that were cut from the game. At least one of them. The Dreaming City map, I would prefer over the Tangled Shore one. The Gambit needs some love, honestly. Like, before they reverted it to the new Gambit that we have now, it was definitely a lot more fun. But I definitely think there are some problems that Gambit needs, that we need to fix in Gambit. Before it, like, gets to the point where, oh, hey, this is the way to play. But, like, right now, it's basically, the only reason why I play it is new weapons, weekly challenges, gilding the title, that's it. Occasionally, I'll try and grind it out for the sake of getting the gilded title with other people, helping them get gilded. The Pinnacle drop every week. I'll play 3 games. It's basically about it. But and I love Gambit. I love Gambit. It's so much fun, but there's no reason to play it after so long. It just gets so boring, and it's just not the same as Prime. Bring back Gambit Prime. Bring back Reckoning. Something. I might as well bring this up because it's in the activity. This 5 power under the power level under 5, I do like that, and I think that should be the case for strikes, where we have a heroic strike playlist that gives us cool rewards, with arc burns, stuff like that, rather than singes. Maybe like with the weekly sword mission, make it always 5 under power or 10 under power, depending on the difficulty. Like, give us more things to grind for that are like difficult content, but aren't so difficult that no one can access them, and they're doable. Like, perfect example would be like making this activity here something that's difficult if you're running solo on Legend, but it's also like somewhat, you have to be somewhat coordinated with the randoms. But in general, I just want to see more out of Bungie when it comes to new things in game, like update, rather than it just be like, oh hey, new content. I'd love to see more updates and changing and making new things in already existing pieces of content. Like, again, the core playlists need work. I think the changes to Nightfall stuff and being able to earn Nightfall weapons, like with the most recent TWAB and resource stuff where you can earn some of the previous Nightfall weapons, same with the trowels and all that, I don't think that's definitely something to go for. Especially with, and also Bite the Fox coming back. I am so grinding Iron Banner next season. I really hope it's Control or Eruption. I would love Eruption. Please, Bungie. I beg. But you get the idea. It's like, I want more things to grind for that aren't just sitting there feeling pseudo worthless, or that aren't like either really difficult or really boring. I'll say this. I really, really hope that with the community outcry from Season of the Plunder's Telesto event, I'm gonna call it, I really hope that they do more with that. Like, either do more updates in-game of teasing changes, or either that, or just give us a secret mission. I'd love another puzzle. The Season of the Dawn puzzle is so cool.
Osiris understands that whatever risk the Warmind poses pales in comparison to the Witness.
I also know the arc of history is long. There were many mistakes made during darker days, before we found our purpose as guardians. It is
But
possible.
yeah, I definitely want a lot more from Bungie in terms of more unique funness, I guess. Like, less sort of holding to this feeling of like, we need to do it this way kind of thing. Like, again, I would love for like a fun seasonal PvP mode. Like, Eruption is great because it reminds me of Cranked from COD. I would love to see more games from Call of Duty kind of make their way into Destiny in their own way. Like, again, gun game would be great. Like, imagine with gun game, right? Let's say it's 21 weapons. Like, the 21th weapon, need 21 points to win. You start with something like Ace of Spades, and you end off with something like Leviathan's Breath or Sleeper. Something that requires you to aim, but if you get the shot off, it's like, oh, I got the shot off. Everything around me is dead. Like, I want more fun stuff. And also, in general, I really hope they learn from the whole issue with Spire and make the dungeons and the raid not super difficult, at least on not contest mode. But I digress. It's everyone's different in their own ways when it comes to content. I think the content should be accessible with 3 people and not feel like I'm being punished for playing solo. Like, I shouldn't be punished for having my stats be low. That's why I'm really excited for the resilience changes. And again, I might as well talk about it. Exotic missions, please do more of these. Maybe something a little bit more along the lines of Seraph's Shield, or rather than I had to think of it, rather than Vox Obscura. Because Vox Obscura is fun. I just think for a pinnacle, it is not worth it to do it only on Legend or only kill champions. I definitely think it should be a completion like Presage was. But please do more of them. I want more of everything. I'm also bringing up seasonal activities. I'm okay with them being the way that they are. All I ask is that you either bring matchmaking into them, because no matchmaking isn't fun. Like, either bring matchmaking into Legend Battlegrounds, like it was advertised originally, or don't bring them in at all. Because I'm glad they're not for the title, because I'll say this, I have the title, as you guys saw in the video of the ending of the season stuff. Down that you only need 9 out of the 10. I just don't like the fact that they've made it so that you need to play the things to get other rewards. Like, I definitely think the Legend stuff has its place. I'm just not the person to say that I like it or not. So, yeah. Again, story-wise, I'm really excited. Everything else, I'm really excited. I'm gonna go grind out the rest of this for the daily. I'm gonna try and get out my 2 daily deep sites, or my daily deep site for today, and then grind out the one for the next for tomorrow. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy it, be sure to like if you want to see more from me. Be sure to subscribe, click the bell to some of the videos. And yeah, I'm excited for Witch Queen. I'm excited for all the games that are going to be coming out, and updates are coming out. Obviously, the week of my birthday, we get the season 2 of Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 with the new map, or the new Warzone map. We get a bunch of other stuff, like we get Lightfall at the end of the month. We have the last 2 weeks of the season are going to be like event based, stuff like that. And a bunch of other stuff. I'm very excited, and I really hope that that Lightfall lives up to the hype that they've been building. And yeah, I'm gonna finish out this, and then I'm probably gonna record another video, which is gonna be tomorrow's video, which might be Warzone spectating, and it'll either be my gripes with DMZ or my hopes for the future of Call of Duty. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what I'm going to record. I typically record them and think about the idea whenever I come up with a video, but who knows. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Again, I'm going to go grind these out, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good day, everybody, and stay safe. Oh, before I go, I forgot to mention, I will be hopefully getting the PC issues fixed when it comes to being able to use my model, hopefully sooner rather than later. I had to delay the appointment to get my part installed because of me getting sick with the coronavirus. So, yeah, there's that. Yeah, see you guys next time.